can we trust God more fully when it comes to our future plans? Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not rely on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will make your paths straight." But in order to trust God, we need to understand who God is. If you go back to Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7, it talks about how the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Well, if you want to gain knowledge and wisdom, you got to understand what the fear of the Lord is. What does that mean? Is it because I'm supposed to be scared and worried? No, essentially it means that you understand who God is and you understand who you are. I understand that God is great and powerful and all-knowing, and I understand that I don't. I don't have His perspective. I can't see the world the way He sees the world. And although I can try to achieve that at some level, I can't get that. But so once I understand that God is all powerful and all knowing, and He's got my best interest in heart, in mind, well then I'm going to trust Him. The fear of the Lord should lead to trusting in the Lord. And so once you trust in the Lord, that shapes your direction. That shapes where you're going, because when you trust someone, you'll let them guide you. It's just like a kid being guided by their parent. When I'm walking in a parking lot, get out of the car, get out of the truck at the church building in the parking lot, and I get JB out of the truck, I tap him on his shoulder. He's standing next to him. I tap him on his shoulder, and he reaches up with his hand. He knows. Just when I do that, he knows. Boom. Hand. Let's hold hands walking in the parking lot, because we don't know what's going to happen. Things could happen. Car could come and hit him and not expecting it and not see him because he's smaller. And so there's a lot of things that could happen that's bad. And that's the way it is with God. See, God's saying, hey, grab my hand. I'll guide you, because there's something bad that could happen. You don't see it, but I do. And I'm going to help you get there. And so it shapes your direction. It shapes where you go. If you trust Him, you're going to reach up and you're going to grab His hand and you're going to let Him guide you. And so, when you think about verse 6, when you acknowledge God in all your ways, when you know God in all your ways, that means that, okay, I trust Him. I trust His guidance. But then I also put Him as my decision maker. So it's okay, I'm letting Him guide me, but it's also okay, I'm going to keep hold of His hand. I'm going to let Him make these decisions for me. And why? Because, shouldn't I know? No, not necessarily. You know what to do. You know how to handle things in a lot of ways, but without God, we couldn't do any of this. And so God should be the one that's guiding us and pushing us as our decision maker. And so as you're going about your life and thinking about your future, no matter what age you are, you're worried and you think, what's going to happen tomorrow? What's going to happen in 2 years? What's going to happen in 5 years? I don't know. You don't know. But God knows. And that's what's important. And so we should trust Him. We should make Him our decision maker. We should reach up and grab His hand and let Him guide us in the way we need to go. Trust God more fully. Understand who He is. Understand who you are. Put your trust in Him, knowing that He's going to guide you in the best way, more than anyone could ever know. Thank you. Have a good day.